Hiya! Thanks for being here today. Today I wanted to take you through a follow-up to a conversation which I started a couple of months ago, which was about telling more people about Juliette. We've now gone through, I guess, the main phase of doing that, which was telling our daughter. So we had the conversation last week. We wanted to wait until the start of the summer holidays so that we had a nice 6-week break in which to address any questions and deal with any issues, talk about stuff before she goes back to school, which will hopefully give us the best opportunity to be able to work with her and help her to understand any questions or issues she may have with, what's going on with her father. First thing I wanted to talk about was how we discuss this with her and how we did it together as a team between myself and my wife. First thing to say is that we left ourselves plenty of time. We told her we wanted to talk about something that was of interest to her, nothing serious, nothing that we had any concerns about, but something that we wanted to share with her, and that because of her age we felt she was able to talk to us about, and it would be a good time to have the conversation. We went basically to sit down as a family, and I just came out and told her very directly that I am a cross-dresser. So I went through the process of explaining what a cross-dresser is, ensuring that she understood what it is that I do, what I like to do, how often I get dressed, social things that I do, how I talk to people, how I have friends within this community. But also I wanted her to be clear about things that I wasn't going to do. So to make her understand, or at least to explain to her, that I wasn't going to be changing, that I've been doing this for a while. She didn't know about it. Now she knows about it. Everything's basically the same. So whatever she's experienced in life so far should continue. And there's no major change to upset her routine. It's not going to have a big impact on her, other than how she wants to. And then left it up to her to see if she wanted to ask any questions. So essentially left it very free, very open, very informal. So she had an opportunity to ask whatever she wanted to ask. Now, as an 8-year-old, I got pretty much what I expected, which were very direct, very blunt questions about how often I do this, how do I look like a woman, what do I do about boobs, all of the very sort of blunt, direct questions I guess you'd expect to get from someone who is still formulating their views on the world. And that was fun. It was actually very, very good fun to be able to directly answer certain questions. We even had a discussion about breast forms and things that I've got and where I keep stuff, how I get ready, these kind of things. Didn't show her anything in particular, but she wanted to know more, and we've made plans for how we could talk about this more in the future. The fact that she's still relatively young, at 8 years old, means that for me it's kind of the ideal time to tell her. We judged that she was ready. I think as individuals, as parents, it's kind of up to you to judge when you think your child is ready to talk to you about this or to listen to you about this. And we felt that she was ready. So that was all very positive. Very, very positive to get her feedback, to get what I guess was no negativity. There were some really interesting questions. She asked my wife very directly whether she liked it. And that was an interesting one. And we had a sort of look, and I just said, tell the truth. Which is that my wife doesn't embrace cross-dressing. It's something that she accepts as part of my life, but it wouldn't be her favourite thing for me to do. It wouldn't be, I guess, a choice of hers that I would be a cross-dresser. She wouldn't prefer this to, for example, me not being a cross-dresser. And I said, tell the truth. Say what you want to say. And yeah, what we'd agreed to beforehand was that as much as we wanted to, to say what was on our minds, to say what was really what we thought. The only condition I put on it was that there be no judgment. So just as people can like different types of films, the fact that you like something that someone else doesn't like doesn't make the other thing wrong. And that's the only criteria we put in place, was no judgment, no sense that cross-dressing is wrong. I didn't want to create an idea in her mind that this is weird, freaky behaviour. It's unusual behaviour for a father, of course it is. But it's not something that she should feel embarrassed by, or I didn't want to set her up with an idea that there was judgment within the marriage of each other. Either my wife not loving it or my judgment of her for not loving it. And that's something we've worked on it. It's a very complicated dynamic in the relationship, but it's one that's quite a positive one for me, because we've worked hard to make this work, and we've worked hard to improve matters as we've gone forward. So altogether, great experience. Very happy we've done it. I basically told her to ask questions whenever she felt like it. As long as it's her and me, or the three of us together, then she can ask as many questions as she likes. I'll always answer them as clearly, as simply and directly as I possibly can. And yeah, as a starting point, it's gone incredibly well. So that now leaves me in a situation where they're out today, but we've not tested this yet, but really I'm less inclined to sneak around the house. I'm more able to fit my getting ready into more normalised hours, let's say, which is going to be good. And we're having good fun, and it was an interesting sort of opening of a new door. I'm not sure what major difference it's going to make in the short term, but it does feel like we've started the first steps to something that over the next couple of years could develop into many, many more fun things. She's already asked me to do her makeup, which might be good practice anyway, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I'd certainly be open to that. It'll be fun, but I still think she's a bit young at 8 to be doing too much in that area. Plus which she has, let's say, that irritating young person's skin, which really doesn't need a lot. So what I have to do to make myself presentable is something that would be a total overkill on her. But yeah, useful for me to just to create a bond with her, just to create that back and forth and normalised type discussions with her. Anyway, I thought I'd do a quick update on that. Went remarkably well, very happy, no issues whatsoever, as well as could possibly be hoped for. And now we're going to have the rest of the summer holidays to chat about stuff, reinforce messages, answer more questions, deal with any concerns that might come up. And I'm sure at some point over the course of the summer holidays, she will see me dressed. Not today, but at some point I'm sure she will. And I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be good fun. Particularly, I've got a couple of evenings out coming out. I think I shall probably sort of say goodbye to the family, as it were, as I leave on at least one of those. I think that'll be a nice way of doing things. And just, she can see me leaving the house as I am. That'll be a good one. Anyway, thank you for watching this video today. I'm really pleased with how this went. Love to hear anyone's comments or thoughts down below on this video. If you want to get a hold of me to ask any questions, you can do so through my website, which is www.julietnoir.uk, or through my email address, which is julietisnoir@gmail.com. And I look forward to talking to you all on the next video. Thanks so much for watching here today, and as ever, bye! Bye!